We'll start at the back of the field. He just crawled off the pulpit this morning at church to come on over here to the racetrack. Didn't have the qualifying he would like. The sound advice, the Homish Pie Company, Domino's Pizza, Jay's Interiors, JC Motorsports, Streamline Automotive, DeYoung Incorporated, 425 Motorsports, Chevrolet. Out of Monroe, the number 70, Pastor Jeff Knight. On the inside of that row, in the Aero Lumber of Buckley, Eatonville, Randall, Port Orchard, Port Townsend, and Ording, Mom Racing, and CJ Lighting Chevrolet. Out of Eatonville, Washington, the 08 Timothy Minister. He started his career as a motorcycle racer in the regional supermoto and motocross for many years, and then about 5 races ago he decided, I'm going to come race 4-wheel race cars. Out of Woodinville, Washington, in the court games, WHR Motorsports Chevrolet, we welcome him to Evergreen Speedway, the number 89, Donnie Wannett. We always love having this guy with us. The A Performance Fire Protection, Streamline Automotive, Bardall, Time Out Tavern of Snohomish. He's the owner of A Performance Fire Protection, the Chevrolet. Out of Lake Stevens, Washington, the number 26, Michael Prudnick. What a day this young gentleman has. He is our points leader, currently in the NASCAR Wheeling All-American Series for the State of Washington Championship. He's on a streak of 5 wins. Could he make it 6 in a row here this afternoon? The Wired X Energy Drinks, Autobee.com, B&R Auto Rebuild, Lang Auto Sports, DeYoung Incorporated. I'll be introducing him a little bit later because he'll also be in a K&N car, the Chevrolet out of Snohomish, Washington, the 00 former champion, Naima Lang. Oh, this second generation driver has come so close this year on the big track. The Zanal Motorsports, University Mechanical Contractors, Believe It Sportswear, Zanal Home Chevrolet. He's a realtor during the week. Out of Bothell, Washington, the number 11, Mike Holden. A great qualifying session for this racer. What a year he's had. He's our defending champion. He's a 5-time track champion in the super late models. Overall 9 championships, because 4 of those came as a mini stock driver, and then he went down to South Speedway and stole 1 from them. In the Beacon Plumbing, Utility System, Brock Reynolds, Bywater Welding, Solutions Incorporated, DeYoung Incorporated, Streamline Automotive, Left-Hander Chassis, and Bell Helmets Chevrolet. They had to completely rebuild this car after the big accident a month ago. Out of Monroe, Washington, the number 5, Tom Moriarty. We introduced this young gentleman 2 weeks ago as the youngest driver to ever climb in a super late model in the history of Evergreen Speedway. In the M&T Smoke Products, Short Track Enterprises, STE Chevrolet, only 14 years old, on a Black Diamond, Washington, the number 52, 4th quick time, Garrett Archer. In the Superior in the Old Cannery Furniture Warehouse, King's Transmission of Seattle, Bar Transmission. The Chevrolet out of Tacoma, Washington. He's been racing for 17 years. He won the 2010 South Sound Speedway Late Model Championship. And he won here on the 5/8 back in 2008. Out of Tacoma, the 20 of Billy Weber. Oh, I love introducing this guy. I had a chance to do it many times on the Northwest Tour. He's 58 years old, but he won the 2010 BC Late Model Championship. 77 and 76, he won Langley Speedway Championship. 81, he won a Skagit Speedway Championship. 83, he won the Langley Open Comp Championship. The Advanced Testing Limited. Brotherhood of International Machinists and Aerospace Workers. Great Canadian Oil Change, Walnut Grove, Brothers Auto Body, and Lordco Auto Parts Chevrolet. Out of Coquitlam, British Columbia, the number 86, Tom Barrow. We move on up through this unbelievable field. In the A Performance Fire Protection, Streamline Automotive, Bardall, Timeout Tavern of Snohomish. He owns that Streamline Automotive. The Chevrolet out of Monroe, Washington, looking for that first win. He's getting closer. The driver, the number 6, Fred Hall. We stay with the youth that is taking over in the racing community nationwide. He's a full-time student at Washington State University. He's been racing for 18 years. They're working more. Wolverine Boots, A&B Custom Collision, Sandblaster Incorporated, Powder Coating Incorporated, El Paraiso Mexican Grill, Accurate Engines, 4RPM, DeYoung Incorporated, and JC Motorsports Chevrolet. He's finished second 3 times this year on the big track. Out of Snohomish, the number 16, Daniel Moore. A 2-time track champion here at Evergreen Speedway. He grew up in racing as he watched and crewed and was a crew chief for his dad, Pete Harding, on the Northwest Tour. In the Harding Motorsports Supply, Harding Forklift, Longacre Racing Supply, Chevrolet. Out of Langley, BC, he has 1 win this year on the 5/8. The driver, the number 39, Shane Harding. We move up to row number 2, starting 4th in the field. A second-generation driver that runs down at South Sound Speedway. The Tires Incorporated, Hamilton Rocking, Leary Shock Shop, Short Track Enterprises, Chevrolet. You watched his dad, Ralph Hubbard, for many years on the tour. Out of Chehalis, Washington, driving the number 3, John Hubbard. Coming off his best finish 2 weeks ago, second on the big track. Oh, he was so close, he was closing in on Naima. The Mobile One Lube Express of Everett on Broadway, Superior Powder Coating, Streamline Automotive, Sandblaster Incorporated Chevrolet. Out of Arlington, Washington, the number 48, Tom Hughes. That takes us to the front row. He started his career as a street stock racer. He won the 05 Street Stock Championship. In the finish line heating and cooling, Smiley's Pro Lube and Wicked Wraps Chevrolet, the 29-year-old entry out of Everett, Washington, the number 2, Travis Blackwood. And this name has been synonymous in racing for many years, but this young gentleman is just getting his feet wet in this style of racing. The Short Track Enterprises, Northwest Plus Credit Union, and Crave Organic Orchard Chevrolet. Out of Maple Valley, Washington, the number 28, Alex Kerslake. That's your field for today's GM Crate Nationals 100. As soon as I get the word from officials, we'll give those very famous words in auto racing. We will be counting the first 3 laps under yellow. After that, we will quit counting. And for the first time ever here in the Speedway Chevrolet NASCAR Wheel and All-American Series Super Late Models, we will have a lucky dog today. All right, Dennis Bounds from King 5, those famous words, buddy, and he loves auto racing. Gentlemen, start your engines.
Yellow fins, we're getting that straightened out very, very quickly here, so we'll stay yellow.
Hey, how you doing? Into turn 3.
You sit down.
May reach down and sits down on that belt one more time. As they enter turn 3, they'll look over at turn 4. As they exit turn 4, they'll be watching the starter. They come to the white line. That's the goal line. Here we go. Green flag. Alex Kersley on the inside has the advantage. The 48 up top, he's on the inside. He's going to move up quickly into the second spot. Come out on that outside group is the 2-car, Travis Blackwood. The 39 of Shane Hardy tucked right in behind Hughes on that bottom line. No place for Blackwood to come down. Alex Kersley, Hughes, Shane Hardy in the 2-car. Travis Blackwood finally able to fall in line in front of the 16 of Daniel Moore. A ways back to the 3 of John Hubbard. Opens up a nice lead here on the 48 of Hughes as they head off of 4 here with no change in the running order. Everybody settling in 100 laps is the distance here. No sense in getting too racy at this point and heating up those tires and having almost got to the middle of 1 and 2. And right there, looking at 3 wide for a moment was Tom Barrow, but he backed up and let those 2 race it out. Now here's on Barrow. Talking about for quite some time here in the Northwest. Right now for Thursday.
on this youngster in the first race 2 weeks ago, and they put a new motor in, and that has gone blown up. He's out of the car, and he is okay. Young 14-year-older, just entering, and he's looking for sponsors, he said. And now they're really going to need one because they need help with a new motor. So our first caution coming out. Remember, we will be counting the first 3, but we're going to immediately go red. We needed to get the fire trucks out. Let's go down to Kelly.
And he said the car just not handling for Shane right at the moment. I see them getting ready right now over there, so expect Shane Hardy to come in.
Straight away, the back away from the fence. Back behind the yellow line of the barrels, please. Thank you. We go. 28 up Thursday goes slow. Right now it's a crossover. Oh, and decides to go low, so it's a big break for the 11 of Holden. And both the double zero are so very interesting for Mike Holden. He picked up 2 positions here. The double zero Lang decided to go low, and Barrow went low, and he had the opportunity to go high. And in the 39 of Shane Hardy just off of pit road. Everybody else back there decided to go low, so he has a chance to move up a couple of positions on this restart. All right, they're coming back to the green flag. We'll resume this one, working lap number 22. Goes around in front of the 2 of Blackwood. Mike is going over 360, keeps on going. The 2 of Blackwood gets out of the pit, but stalls the car. Also involved was the 6 of Fred Hall trying to avoid the situation. And the 2 of Blackwood had it running. And trying to get pump started is the 2 of Blackwood. All precipitated when the moves like he is maybe the 70 to get back together. So the 2 go to the back of the field. And again, we count the first 3 yellows, so the 2 of Blackwood not been going, has lost a lap here. And finally he gets it moving again. 3 laps down, but he's back in the race. He'll join in at the back of the field. Okay, we'll get the word that the cone will go down right after these guys go through. And we'll come back, reline them, and we'll get ready to go back to racing. 24 of our 100 laps are complete. 6 of Barrel goes low again. Another big break for the 11 of Mike Holden. That's going to be Mike Holden. Very interesting, and Mike Holden has been able to take advantage of Tom Barrow, who says, I don't want to start that outside groove, I want to start low. Twice now, and this time he now moves on the outside of the second row, starting 4th as we start this one, working lap number 25. Here they come, they'll see that white line is right there. If they're looking good, 48 of Tom Hughes on the outside, but here comes Kerslake back on the inside. Hughes had the lead for a few feet, going through 1 and 2 on the restart, but it didn't last long. Hughes now on the outside of the 00 of Naima Lang, who leads the second. And here comes the number 20. Getting back work for the 11 of Holden, although he didn't pick up one spot on that restart. Now we've got the 16 of Moore. Remember, he went on pit road. They made some adjustments. He gets by Barrel, and Moore may have made the right adjustments because he's starting to march quickly on that outside group. State University student falls into that position right in behind the 11. That would be the 6th spot. Back to Billy Weber, Tom Hughes, Mike Holden, and then we go yellow. Yellow flag coming out. Got the wood that we got some debris on the racetrack. Yes, we can see it over there in turn number 1 in the second groove. So we'll quickly get that.
Yeah, he's in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Green flag ready to fly. It's the 00 Naima Lang. That hasn't happened this year. On restarts, Billy Weber, the 48 of Tom Hughes side by side, and they're grouped up 2 by 2 behind that. The 11 of Holden is there. The 16 of Daniel Moore. Off of 4 here is going to complete 31 laps. The wall goes the 6 car of Fred Hall out of turn 2. Fred Hall tags the wall out of turn 2. My, oh my. We're making up for all of the green the checkers that we've done this year on the 5/8 with this division. We're making up for it today. So Fred Hall. Find out here shortly. So 44 laps down. We'll restart on lap 45. And our time limit was on this race, so we'll have to cut 10 laps short right now as we get the 6 car. These cars are a little tougher to get off the racetrack than a lot of our other types of cars because of how low they are to the ground, especially in the front end. Naima Lang looking for that 6th in a row. Here he comes off of 4. Here comes Kerslake. Back in the right. Ooh, not a good start. And we'll go yellow. We'll go yellow. Yellow is out.
Jump again.
Well,
You can't jump the playground.
They'll go right lineup that they had. They can ride the lineup. She's off. We're going to go green. We're not even giving the one to go. They got the word via their spotters. We're going to go to green when they come off of 4. Here they come. Kerslake is the leader. He's the second pace on those restarts. Much better this time for Kerslake. And the 00 Lang. Lang up on the outside. Kerslake on the inside. They'll be side by side through 4. Here comes Naima Lang. Back to the front. Restart in the Kerslake car. Now a problem. The 00 Naima Lang out front and pulling away, and we have said that so many times this year. It's not over yet. All ways to go. Keep an eye on Daniel Moore on the outside. He gets the 11. Of Holden going at it. For 5th and 6th, and they're looking at 3 wide around Hughes coming down the He's running on it really hard, and the team goes up high. Henry Shaw keeping his car to the bottom. That opens the door for Mike Holden. Mike Holden on the bottom takes the number 11 up into the 4th position. Billy Weber sits 3rd. 28 and 3rd place. Shuffled around, going to turn 1, number 1 did more. But now he regains his position in behind the 48 of Hughes. Just locked up and went straight into the wall. As we'll go red. And we see him moving around in the car, so that is a good sign, but we'll wait for further word from our track team as we have brought out a second red. The 00 of Naima Lang got a good run. The 20 of Billy Weber. Understanding he hit the cone. We didn't see it come out, so we may have a cone going for a ride. The 00 of Naima Lang, the 20 of Billy Weber. the 28 of Alex Kerslake, the 11 of Mike Holden. 69 laps left. Single file running right now, but they're going to start to run out of laps here shortly, so if you've got it, you're going to have to start to display it. That may be happening for the 70th tonight. There's a piece out there. Holding a fairly comfortable lead on the 20th. Inside 30 laps to go. Pressure on the 16 of Daniel Moore. Moore has reappeared and he's having trouble holding his car to the bottom. We'll see if we get a long green flag run here for some of these cars, if they can keep these cars in control. Gaining but not losing any ground at this time. Tom Barrow battling with the student from Washington State University in the Wolverines, Chevrolet. They're side by side here at 8:04. They lean on each other going through turn number 1. On turn 2, more out of turn 2. And he's able to pull back in front of Barrow. Nobody's able to mount a turn right now in the double single. Has opened up another 5 or 6 car lengths in the last 2 laps on the once again, Tom Barrow's going to try that inside on the 16 of Daniel Moore, but unable to do it. Your points leader here for the Speedway Chevrolet Super Late model. Inside, contact, very good. The 16, no more. This time, here comes Moore back on the outside, hard out turn 2 again. Great job by the youngster out of Washington State University, Daniel Moore. And that is perfect. He saved it. on the outside of Thursday. Goes to 11. Oh, hold it. Really keep it out outside. Try to make a pass for second. Here he comes off of turn number 4, Mike Holden. He takes that spot away, so Holden. They come back to the line. It'll be 85 and 15 to go. Thursday, and the 20. And Thursday now moves up from here. He puts himself back on the podium. He might have a shot at the lead. He doesn't use the flag there. He doesn't want to be the reason for it. As the 0-0 on the 26th of Michael Brubeck. The 70, the 48 of Hughes side by side down the back stretch. And Jeff Knight will move up one position in the fourth. Mike Holden has closed on the 0 of Naima Lang. 10 to go, 2 hands full left to go on this one. You'll see the starter put out the 10 to go. 5. The 48 of Hughes and the 20 of Weber, they're going at it. Lots of great racing going on mid-pack. Can he get his position back? And Tom Moore ready now with that big. So that's 5 ball.
checkered flag in the starter's hands. Here he comes, 6 in a row. Mike Holland, Alex Pearson, 6 in a row for Naima Lang. That now makes him one of the hottest drivers in the country in the NASCAR Whelen All-American Series. He's a master of the restarts on these cone restarts. The trophy's almost bigger than Danny. All right. Guys, let him up. Let's get him. Naima gives his wife, Jill, a big hug. We're going to get Naima right up here on the stage. All right, here he comes. 6 in a row, one of the hottest drivers in the country right now, Naima Lang. Going in today, did you think you could do it again?
You know, I knew I had a good race car in practice, and it was I knew I had a good chance. I just prayed and a little bit of luck to get to the front without any accidents. But everybody drove halfway decent. They all seemed to have patience, but no, it was good. I had confidence about race car in my race car.
These cone restarts, you seem to have them, you and your spotter have them pretty well mastered.
Yeah, you know, it's just practice after practice. I've gotten burnt so many times on restarts that, you know, like I learned a lot from Zreski and Hardy and all those guys used to whip me up all the time on restarts. So, what was them? I wouldn't know what to do, but it was good.
Oh, he's tired. Guess what? He's got 200 more laps to go. Your winner, Naima Lang.